You guys want to break some 91 score? Peak junk wax. I want to break some 91 score. I do not have a Mike Mussina rookie. At least I don't think I do. This is also in there, so maybe get another one of these. It's like half a box, not even a full box. This and the Mussina, the only key cards in this, unless you count like Move On. What a terrible picture. Must have been really hot that day. 91 score is a ton of inserts and some really cool cards. I think it's one of the better of the junk wax era it's had because of the variation in there. There's a ton of cards, like almost 1,000. Stanton, just Smiley, Wally Joyner. So you got these dream teams: Barry Larkin, Sandy Alomar Jr., the franchise series, Cal Ripken, Crazy Eyed Ripken. So this is series 2. I don't know what was in series 1. You got all these rookie prospects. Most of these people I've never heard of. Ed Vosberg, Rodney McRae, Big Head Barry Bonds. This was like a thing in the 90s, like NBA Jam did it. So here's a #1 draft pick, Eric Christopherson. I don't know him. Put him aside. Get these things. I hate these. I absolutely hate them. These World Series trivia. It's too bad they weren't actual trivia questions we could do. Carney Lansford, good player. Francisco Oliveras, Dale Murphy. I always put Clemens, put them on the side. Scories had these crappy packs, but at least you know if they were searched. I don't think anybody searched these things, but Gene Larkin, Mike Schooler, Chris James, Pete O'Brien, Mark Grant. I don't know if there's a difference in the black and blue borders, if it means anything. In the green, Rick Dempsey, Chris Nabbles, Paul Sorrento, Big Head Drabek, Ron Walden, Dan Wilson. So you got these no-hit clubs. Mark Langston and Mike Witt, Tony Castillo, Bill Kruger, and Craig Murphy, and Darryl Boston. Anytime I go near school, I have to have a vomit bag, so that's why this is out. Doc Gooden, I'll put him aside. I like Doc Gooden. Shields, Vince Coleman, running. Heard there was a firecracker sale. Just booking down the street. Brett Butler, franchise Biggio, Bonds, Trammell. All Hall of Famers, Larry Anderson, rookie prospect Rich DeLuca. Looks like, let me fix this camera if I can. I can't. Does not look like a rookie prospect. He looked like his oldest just graduated community college. He's remodeling the bathroom. Turner Ward, Oma Oliveras, Randy Hennis, Reggie Harris, Trevor Wilson, Fred Lynn, and Chuck Carey. Tomorrow I have a box of 89 Don Russ coming. It's one of my favorite sets. And maybe I'll find a Griffey in there. I don't. It's odd going through these cards. How many of these players I don't remember? Mike Alderdy, Alecki, Horton, Sheffield, Puckett, Clemens, Ken Griffey Sr. Yeah, Glenn Davis. This Big Mo. Put him aside. I love Mo Vaughn. Cecil. Very 90s. I don't know. Those lights in the background, they're like glamour shots. Big Head Randy Myers. Big Long, Dwayne Ward. Big Long, Bill Long, Dwayne Ward, Tom Hannigan, Drew Hall. Dave Clark. Kingery, Rick Rochelle, great. You know, he may be should be in the Hall of Fame. He's really good. Long career. Good career. Can't really see his number. If you go to Baseball Reference or something, you see his numbers. They're really great. Dave Stewart. Mark Guthrie. Another Wally Joyner. Lenny Dykstra. George Brett. Mike Rockford. I don't remember him. Rico Brogna. Scott Lewis. Ray Young. What a face. Dill Mohawk. I'm not even gonna bother with his name. Kevin Bass. King of the Commons. He's up there with King of the Commons. Thinking about having a shirt made. The back just says common player. I looked for one online. I couldn't find. I've seen the rated rookie ones. I know that guy Zach Campbell has a rated rookie shirt. I've seen his videos, but I've not seen a common player one. Rick Honeycutt, Scott Fernando Valenzuela, Kevin Mitchell. So, all right, bowl break. These cards are. This is a sick card. I have quite a few of these. I just love it. This set had a lot of interesting stuff like this. Remember, like the Storm Davis card had it was a black and white photo of him holding a split finger fastball. Some really cool stuff. So, compared to other, like I said, other junk wax era things, this is really good. Strawberry Donovan Osborne. That's not the Mike we're looking for. Got Ken Griffey Jr. Rifleman. Like that. Fernando. Bill Bradley. Jeff Parrott. Or Perrette. Alright, Joe Girardi. Let me get these out of here. What do I do with all these cards? Bruce Ruffin, Frank Wills, Marvell Wynn, Frank Vale. Now, I've never understood this card. Why is he holding an apple? He looks like he should be holding an apple. If there's any player I've ever met that looks like he should be taking glamour shots holding an apple, it's this man, Frank Viola. But I don't understand. Is it because they ran out of balls? And they were like, well, you need something round and to hold, so here's an apple. I don't know if there's some type of reference I'm not getting. Kirk Gibson, Sutcliffe. Is he in the Hall of Fame? I can't remember. Terry Steinbeck, Ricky, Wes Chamberlain. He's decent. I may put him aside. Lighter. Gerald Alexander, Orlando Merced, Derek Littlequist, Rex Hudler, Juan Augusto, and John Shelby. I really hope that you see this in here, because I don't want to buy another box of these, and I don't like buying the Junk Wax era singles. I don't know why. Probably because the price I pay, I could just get a box. Craig Worthington, Ron Robinson, Jack Clark. I never liked Jack Clark for some reason. Roger McDowell, Pat Tabler. That's a nice card. Nice looking card at least. Joel Skinner, John Candelaria, Ed Whitson, sorry. Bobby Bonilla, all right, Steve Carsey, and Jose, Corey Snyder, Gary Ward, Reggie Harris, Chuck Wilson, Franklin. If anybody has any suggestions of what to do with bags and trash bags full of common cards, I'm going to throw them out, or I don't know. I've donated them before to we have these bins in town that you could drop them off, but people rip them apart. You go uptown the center of where I live, and there you could probably still find, you know, Kevin Bass and Dan Quisenberry cards flying down the street, you know. Mike Gardner, Bill Picotta, Mike Moore, Randy Myers, tough guy. Tough guy, Randy Myers. Dave Justice, Tim Wallach, John Olerud, big fan. Zane Smith, don't like his face. Andy Van Slyke, Dave Stewart, Howard Farmer, Jeff Conine, good player. Jim Gott, Don Robinson, Dave Anderson, and that's a good picture. Dan Dello. The Ozzie Smith in this is one of the worst cards I've ever seen in my life. I hope we pull it out of the last like 6 7 packs in here. If you haven't seen it, it's bad. Eckersley, throwing that cheese, just keeping that. Tony Gwynn, Barry Larkins, pretty good so far. Greg Minton, Scott Bankhead, Chip Davis, Dan Burba, Mike Perez, Andre Santana, Matt Williams, Calvin Schiraldi, my 4th grade art teacher's favorite player, Darnell Coles, Tim Leary, and Steve Searcy. Rest in peace, Searcy. Bitch. Manny Lee, In Mindy, Roger McDowell, Jim Ganter looking like a super trooper or something. My camera setting's garbage right now. Dave Stewart, Tony Pena. Used to be a big Tony Pena fan when I was a kid. Bill Doran, Doug Drabek. I don't like these cards. They look like minor league cards or something. Aaron Holbert, Harger Clements, Eric Davis, Andy Hawkins, Tim Daly, Andres Tom College. So we're getting down. This wasn't a full box, so we can get that Mussina out of here. Wally Joyner. I always hate Pat putting Wally Joyner in that common pile. Same with Andy Van Slyke. I don't know. I guess when I was younger, he always seemed like he was going to amount to something more than he did. So, Greg Olson, Ruben Sierra, excuse me, Hensley Owens, oh, it's behind you, Scott Erickson, Tommy Green, Gary DiSarcina, Ryan Sandberg, and Tim Costco. That's your name, Costco. I love Costco. If you don't shop at Costco, I feel bad for you, because that place is the best. I just got new tires at Costco. Great deal. Really good hot dogs. Sound crazy. Let me see how many packs we got left. 3 packs plus what's in hand. All right. Tom Candiotti, Peter Harnish, Joe Orslack, Bob Miller. Donovan Osborne. Please. Oh, you son of a bitch. Mike Lieberthal. Why? Ken Griffey Jr. Fernando. Wes Garner. Carmelo Castillo. Dennis Lamb. Jose. eBay. Chris Sabo. John Orton. Rick Mahler. This Wade. Boggs. Kevin Brown. Goff. Turner Ward. Randy Hennis. Looks like no. Fred Land. Chuck Carey. Randy Bush. 2 packs. Not looking good. Fernando, Juan Samuel, Doug. Wow, dude, Doug Jones is on. Look at that. Look what he did. You know, this one makes sense. You know, he's holding a flaming ball, flaming baseball, because he throws so fast. The Apple. He doesn't have an overpowered fastball that blows batters away. Maybe he should have had the Apple then instead of Fred Viola, however you say his name. Barry Bonds, Cocaine Cowboy, Don Mattingly, Cheryl Young, Gilkey, Rojas, Lansford, Oliver, Murphy, Clemens. I know Murphy's an Hall fan, but I always put his card aside. Maybe one day. Last pack. Mark Gardner, Bill Picotta, Mike. No, did I miss one card? Mike Moore, Will Clark. Looks like an uncle, just an uncle. Not my uncle or your uncle, but an uncle. Uncle Will. Larry Anderson, blah, blah, blah. This is it. This is it. We got 2 in here, so we got. Make them last. It's a cool Van Slyke. Gary Ward, Reggie Harris, Trevor Wilson, Fred Lynn, Randy Myers, Todd Ritchie, and Kurt Miller, you son of a gun. No Mike Mussina. That's okay. I'll go buy another box of these. Maybe he's in Series 1. I don't know how it worked with these. Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow I'll do 89 Donruss, and then I think this Friday I'm going to do, or this week I'll do 91 Upper Deck to find Mussina in there if possible. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.